Christmas is finally here, and look what Santa brought me. Okay, well, maybe Santa didn't bring these. I brought them up from my basement. But let's see what's inside these hastily wrapped Christmas presents. I suspect there might be some trains inside, so let's find out, shall we? Well, there may not be a whole lot of room underneath my tree for presents, but that big spot right in the middle of Plasticville makes a perfect spot to place gifts. Still, I managed to find space underneath my tree for a couple small things. Let's take a look inside this red box first. Alright, I'm really curious to find out what is inside this box. If I had to guess, I would say it's trains, specifically American Flyer trains, but let's stop guessing and find out. I might be right. Alrighty. Inside this box, we have American Flyer trains, starting with a chrome-plated number 470 Santa Fe diesel locomotive. This is a twin-motor version. We have the B unit, number 471. Very well weathered, rusty. Chrome plating is coming off, which is very normal for these locomotives. The chrome plating just comes right off. Double pin steps are bent. And more weathering, rust, natural weathering, and chrome coming off on this side as well. And finally, the 473. Actually, the chrome is in pretty good shape on this side, at least right in the middle. And this side it's worn off a little bit. But these three will be a restoration project for sure coming up down the road. In the box is the Missouri Pacific 629 stock car. A little dirty, a little bit warped. And this one has one link coupler with no weight, and then one replacement link coupler on that side, or one knuckle coupler on this side. Here we have another 936 Pennsylvania Western Electric real car. I'm sort of into electronics, and I really dig the Western Electric on this car, so I'm sort of collecting these by accident, actually. This is in another well-worn original box. A second Missouri Pacific stock car. This one has both its couplers intact, both of these 1946, I believe, thin shank link couplers. Try saying that fast. Let's see what's next. This one wants to come out. Shell 629. This is a cast frame tank car. Again, we have what appears to be the 1946. Nope, this one's a little later. These are the thick shank couplers. But anyway, no weights on these, so it's still very early in production. We have in this box a 930 caboose. Nothing particularly special about this one. Looks to be in good shape, just very dirty. In this box, I have an Illinois Central 623 boxcar. This one has had both its link couplers replaced with knuckles. And it's also missing the brake wheel on this end. Here we have a 630 caboose. Again, early production. This has the thick shank link couplers with no weights. And there is something rolling around inside. And the smokestack is broken off. Here we have a 945 work caboose. This one has knuckle couplers. And that's how that one came. We have a 632 LNE hopper car. Thick shank link couplers with no weights. And very, very coated in the white chemical release agent. So that will have to be cleaned up. And lastly, an 805 Pennsylvania gondola car here. Well, I found another item to unwrap. Let's see what's inside this one. This one seems to be wrapped much nicer than the box. Nice heavy-duty wrapping paper. If I had to guess, this is a steam locomotive. And it is. This is the number 322 American Flyer Hudson locomotive. This one, of course, has the small motor. This one also has the smoke-in boiler, which I believe means it would be after 1948. So I think this one is right around 1948 production, which makes it the same age as my 332 Northern locomotive. So older than the 326. I like this one as well because it has all 6 wheels in the 6-wheel trucks instead of the fake 6-wheel trucks like the later ones. This one's missing its knuckle coupler, or missing the link coupler, so it might be upgraded to a knuckle. We'll see. Also missing a screw pin up here. Other than that, and then the 322 is a little worn down, but other than that, appears to be in very good shape. So I'm looking forward to getting this one put back on the rails. Now I have 2 Hudson locomotives. My family of Hudsons is growing with 3 HO scale Hudsons and 2 S gauge Hudsons. We'll have to take a family photo. Alright, I have one more smaller item here to unwrap. Oh, these are kind of small. I wonder what could be inside. I found these underneath my Christmas tree. Let's take a look. Should we start with the small one or the large one? What do you say? Well, either one will reveal what it is, so let's start with the large one. Pretty heavy for such a small little packing. So we have a 21004 6-wheeler. This is one of the smallest locomotives that Gilbert made, and it has 6 drive wheels, and it has a headlight, smoke and choo-choo, and a 2-position reverse unit, all packed into this tiny little shell. Let's see, I'm assuming this will be the tender. And yes, here is the matching tender. So I'll be curious to see what's inside. The tender, it's very heavy again. There should be, let's see, we have a pickup shoe on this end and no pickup shoe. And this one's missing an axle. I'll have to find a replacement axle for this. But last engine I had that had these pickup shoes, it actually got caught on one of my switches. So it worked better to take those off. So we'll see how it goes. Also, some of these tenders, this one actually has a spot for a reversing light. We'll see if this one has a reverse light in it, or if it's empty inside. If it's empty, I may very well want to put one in it. And under the front we have our front knuckle coupler, and the boiler comes off to reveal a very tiny little headlight, as well as the front of the smoke unit. So a lot packed into this little guy. This will be another restoration project. As it is, it does not run. It does, however, have its original pins that go to the tender shell. So that'll have to be part of the repairs on this engine. But I'm looking forward to getting this engine going again. Maybe it'll make it under my Christmas tree for next year.